And I studied science for a while when I was younger, and I think it's because of that that I wanted to be here in the Generative conference. I don't know, it's always good to start with a joke, but I don't have any. I'm a little bit nervous, actually. And I've read one time that in nature, great acts are done by small deeds. And I think that my work is about that. I was a volunteer in 2015 in a cooperative here in Italy because I have this fascination by Italian culture since a long time. I am a painter of formation. I did the Fine Arts Academy. And I was a volunteer here in a cooperative that works with people with impairments. Still today, officially, they call it people with disabilities. I'm a bit of a, how do you say it, pignolo? I don't know the word, no, it came in Italian. Pignolo means like precise with words and symbols, and I like symbolism a lot. I see myself reflected in a lot of this work presentation, especially that the fungus has a tweet account. I really enjoyed that. And I work, and it was simple. Basically, I came to this cooperative that works with people with disabilities. I like to take photos because I forget things a lot, and I like to keep like a record of stuff. And I came to the cooperatives, and they do housing services, so people live there 24/7. Some are more organized in family, like family home, where people have meals and they have a different social contract. Some are more clinical. People have deeper impairments, deeper difficulties. So people are more, like would say, health service kind of support. The problem was when I got there, I took some photos, and obviously it was apparent that the people had problems with me photographing, so depicting this daily reality that they had. Maybe it's easier to work with computers and graphics and algorithms than to work with real people, and this was real people, and I really always, all the time. It's not the first time that I give a presentation about this, and I always get emotional because this simple, most stupid thing to get to open this Facebook page that's let me see if I can. That's why it's there, emotional, likewise, unemotional. The unemotional part is kind of being tough at this moment. But it was such a simple act to just put this idea, like you mentioned movies before, like Inception, to just put this idea in the mind of the operators, that it was important to have a communication to the outside world. That all the generative process, the fact that people started, talking about cameras, photographing themselves. They have 5 communities. They were never linked. They never talked to each other. They didn't know the approach that they made to these people. And just this stupid, because it's stupid. Social media is all breaks in human fashion. Now you get very fashionable. You get the Arab Revolution. You get the revolution in Portugal because you have the 1% revolution in the States. Everybody talking about social media, and then suddenly everybody's like, oh no, I don't like it. Dopamine levels, oh no, gambling discourses. They have a pathology in psychology called Facebook something. But suddenly it became something really negative and shameful even. But everybody's there, nobody can get out. And to open this page, that for you and me to have a Facebook page is something stupid, and we put photos of what we eat and what we don't eat. But to open this page for these people, So here, and I've done this for a long time, and I'm tired of it, so this is like the last stand kind of thing. I have always this problem between being illustrative of stuff or being community engaging. And so, in kind of a sense of getting some hope back in humanity through the computer, because I think I lost a lot of my hope in us by the computer. And so try to inverse this thing and go through somebody is going to see somebody else suffering online and respond to it. So in the beginning, I started this Facebook page, had a lot of problems depicting. That's why the photographs are unidentifiable, the people in the photographs, because there were problems about consent, and people with disabilities have this thing that they are not able to give themselves consent to be depicted, or they have very little